Marry your best friend. I do not say that lightly. Truly find the strongest, happiest friendship in the person you fall in love with. Someone who speaks highly of you and someone who you can laugh with. The kind of laughs that make your belly ache and your nose snort. The embarrassing, earnest, healing kind of laughs. Wit is important. Life is not too short to not love someone who lets you be a fool with them. Make sure they're somebody who lets you cry, and as despair will come. Find someone that you want to be with through those times, and most importantly, marry the one that makes passion, love and madness combine and course through you. A love that will never dilute, even when the waters get deep and dark. I can stand here and say I've found it. Ladies and gentlemen, a toast to Leanne Jones.
For those of you who don't know me, my name is Matt. I've got the privilege of being the best man today. It's pretty embarrassing. Everything you said about Leanne, I've actually got written down about you, so let's see where this goes. Like many of the people here, I met Stuart at school. Full disclosure, I don't actually remember how we became friends, how we met, because Stuart's always been a friend to me. He's always been a part of my life, and I can't actually remember not being his friend at any point.
Leanne, I've watched you grow up and mature over the years. Now on your wedding day, I have so many good wishes to send your way. I want you to know how much we all love you, and I wish that your life will be filled with joy and happiness. You are beautiful not only on the outside, but on the inside too. We have a famous family portrait where little Leanne is pulling a I don't want to do this face. But all we ever see now are smiles. It is easy to see how in love with Stuart you are, and I know you will make a wonderful life together. Today is and will be as beautiful as you are, and it is your day to be the star of the show.
Everyone has that happy place in their heads where when things are bad, when things are rubbish, just take a step back, close your eyes. And for me, it's sitting in a car with Stuart Jones, with some terrible music turned up to its highest, with the windows down, singing horribly outside, which is why I don't believe a single word of your karaoke being discussed.
I'm not one to sit down and be quiet, am I? So I've got to have my say. But more importantly, this say is about our parents, our beautiful mums and dads that are here with us. And it's really important to us to mention that they are incredible role models in our life. And I'm sure they will testify that it doesn't always go so smoothly, and there has been hardship within both of their relationships. But you can clearly see that their friendship's really strong. Their love is so undoubtable between each other. My dad, he often sneaks a snog with my mum in the kitchen.
Too much information.
It's always you, Dad. It's disgusting. And Lorraine, she often proclaims her undying love for Andrew when she's had about 3 gin and tonics.
bit nervous now, but I'd just like to say what a wonderful job Leanne has done on all these decorations, table stuff, and also Stuart for finishing all the gin bottles off.
I call upon these persons here present
I call upon these persons here present
to witness that I, Stuart Harris-Jones,
to witness that I, Stuart Harris-Jones,
do take thee, Leanne Draper,
do take thee, Leanne Draper,
to be my lawful wedded wife.
to be my lawful wedded wife.
I promise that I will love you,
I promise that I will love you,
honour you and cherish you
honour you and cherish you
throughout all the days of my life.
throughout all the days of my life.
From this day forward,
From this day forward,
for as long as we both shall live.
for as long as we both shall live.
I call upon these persons here present
I call upon these persons here present
to witness that I, Leanne Draper,
to witness that I, Leanne Draper,
do take thee, Stuart Harris-Jones,
do take thee, Stuart Harris-Jones,
to be my lawful wedded husband.
to be my lawfully wedded husband.
I promise that I will love you,
I promise that I will love you,
honour you and cherish you
honour you and cherish you
throughout all the days of my life.
throughout all the days of my life.
From this day forward,
From this day forward,
for as long as we both shall live.
for as long as we both shall live.
May you forever be lovers, may you forever be friends. But if you should hurt one another, please quickly make amends. May you both enjoy your passions and never let compassion die, and think in selfless terms as we, not emphasising just the I. May you forever be soulmates, and may your love eternally last. And may the food of love sustain you, and may you never have to fast. May you see each other's strengths when you are feeling weak, and may you both learn to compromise and always as one voice speak. May you never keep dark secrets, and may you never tell each other lies. May you both work unceasingly to ensure your true love never dies. May you seek no other's harbours, love each other, be happy, content, be free, and sail away together to a life that's meant to be.
The wedding ring is the ancient and traditional way of sealing the contract you've both just made. It is an unbroken circle which symbolises unending and everlasting love. And it is the outward sign of the lifelong promise you have made to each other. With this ring,
With this ring,
A promise is sealed between us.
A promise is sealed between us.
A promise of love and friendship.
A promise of love and friendship.
To bind us together.
To bind us together.
Through our passage of time.
Through our passage of time.
With this ring,
a
a promise is sealed between us.
promise is sealed between us.
A promise of love and friendship.
A promise of love and friendship.
To bind us together.
To bind us together.
Through our passage of time.
Through our passage of time.
As you look back on today and the years to come, may you both remember the love that you felt and the commitment you made. Today, we all share in that happiness if you become husband and wife, and we give you our best wishes for your future life together. So, Stuart and Leanne, it is now my very great pleasure to announce that you are husband and wife. Stuart, you may kiss your bride.
It's calling you now.
As most of you know, I'm a little bit obsessed with Christmas as well, and in particular the Grinch. And I'd love to say that me and Leanne met in an interesting way, but actually the truth was that we got talking from a Facebook post which Danielle had commented on. To cut a long story short, after a very timely get a room comment from Danielle, we started talking and arranged to go on a date. We played a song earlier before our wedding called We Found Each Other in the Dark, and I think this really sums up where we both were with our lives when we met. Both of us were doing really well professionally, but missing that special something to share our life with.
I fly through the stars to get to you.
Keeping with tradition, I have to give you an embarrassing story, something to really let you know the real Stuart Jones. The real Stuart Jones. Turns out, after I racking my brains for a really long time, I was going to get some embarrassing pictures from 10, 15 years ago. We both had those embarrassing haircuts, which have been referred to as reverse mullets. Short at the back, long at the front, that's where the party is. But every time I look at those photos, I was the one who was more embarrassed. So I thought, okay, back to the drawing board, we'll try and find some stories where he's really, really let himself go, where he's gone to the bottom of the barrel. But it turns out I was at the bottom of the barrel most of those times, and I'm only implicating myself again.
Fly through the stars to get to you.
Over the years, I've come to realise just how lucky I am to have a woman like Leanne, and how lucky you all are to be sitting in this room and calling her a friend. She's the most kind-hearted and loving person you will ever meet, and all she ever thinks about is other people. I've been very fortunate over the last 4 to 5 years to see firsthand just how much worrying she does over you all, her families and friends, and all the effort she puts into making other people happy.
The one thing that does concern me is that as much as the love between you is, Leanne, and I do mean this genuinely, my hope is at some point he will love you as much as he loves me. But on the stretch, at some point, if children do ever enter the equation, that you love them almost as much as Barnaby. Very quickly, I do genuinely want to say that I can't think of a better person to call a best friend. I've never met anyone who is as authentic, as caring, anyone with a sense of family as core, as much as Stu, which is why I know he's going to make an incredible husband. In that, Leanne is almost the mirror image. I've had a pleasure of knowing you only a brief time, but just like Stu, you are funny, you are genuine, and I can't think of two people who deserve each other as much as you two. You make it look so effortless, your love is very real, and it genuinely warms me to be a part of today and that you've allowed me to be around all of this. I'm sure all of us can agree as well.
You're like a sunrise, or for any Joneses in the room, that feeling you get when you first eat your Phillips's pasty, first one of the holiday. You always brighten my day, and no matter how often I see you, I'm always overwhelmed by your beauty. I think a great relationship is one where you grow together as people and take the best qualities from each other. I don't really know what I've given Leanne, but she seemed happy, so I'm taking that as a win. Rewinding back to when we met almost 5 years ago, if you told me I'd be standing here marrying such an amazing, beautiful person, I don't think I'd have believed you. But I am, and I have to tell you, it feels brilliant.